Alright, let's do it! Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the Super Nintendo, sequel to Ghosts and Goblins. No, actually, I think it's a sequel to Ghouls and Ghosts on the Sega Genesis. Hold on, I gotta hit press start here. There we go. And joining me for co-commentary is Ted. Hey, Ted.
Yo, hi.
Dude, you actually have a little history with this game, don't you?
Oh yeah, I played. Well, kind of. I played the Wii Virtual Console version a lot, and never really got past the second level. So if you call that history, then I guess it counts. I suppose. Like, I mean, look how cinematic. Oh, well, I did also play the arcade game a lot, too. I told the story a couple of times already, but my sister used to do travel basketball a lot, and one of the places she would play was this, like, combination bowling alley basketball court arcade place. Which is the most bizarre combination of things that I've ever heard in my life. But they had two arcade cabinets that I would always play every time I had to go, and that one was the original. One was a Tetris arcade cabinet, and the other was Ghosts and Goblins or Ghouls and Ghosts or whatever. It had Arthur in it, and I died a lot, but it was fun because they had it on free play, so I didn't have to pay any money, which made me happy. Oh, you set it to 9 lives, you cheater.
No, listen, I got shit to do.
Oh,
now,
okay,
where's my crossbow?
Why do you want the crossbow?
The crossbow with the green arm is homing shots, bitch!
Yeah, but when you have the when you have no armor or the gray armor, which let's be honest is what you're gonna have most of the time in this game.
Oh, you could just get better. Ah, my green armor!
Which is going to most likely miss your enemies.
No, so, the homing shots? No, with the crossbow.
Not the normal shots.
No, that's why I was talking the crossbow.
Yeah, the normal shot, the crossbow. If you don't have the green armor, don't home on nobody. So really I would rather have the knife, which is a good weapon, no matter what armor you have. I don't need to worry about getting hit in order to do good. Because you're going to get hit, because it's freaking Ghosts.
No, if you get better, you can hold on to the armor. Because the armor upgrade system is fantastic in this game. I love getting green, gold armor. Because it augments your weapons and makes them really good. Clam, I need you to die.
Well, to be fair, you made it through the first half of the stage without taking any damage, so that's actually pretty impressive.
Damage? I'm naked!
I meant dying, sorry.
Oh, speak of the devil, you shall appear. It's kidnapped my girlfriend and also caused me to die. Yeah,
so do you expect more or less deaths than X? Not XX, Mega Man and Base.
Mega Man Base, that's... I don't know. I sense a lot of bullshit. You know, because compared to Ghosts and Goblins, Arthur has a double jump. Which is great, because you can correct your jumps in some form or fashion, because he still has the Belmont momentum in some regard. But you know, still having a double jump is better than not just having just one jump, so there's that. But yeah, I mean, in terms of how many deaths I'll have, I'm not sure. Good question though. Well, thank you.
Chat, keep track, and we'll see if it's more or less than. My guess is more than Mega Man and Base, but less than World 8 Crown in 3D Land. I couldn't catch that run live, but I was flabbergasted that you died more in 3D Land than you did in Mega Man and Base.
But that was all Crown 8, though.
Yeah, but still, it was more.
Yeah. Now, you see, the thing is that I don't remember where treasure chest spawns are, because you have to jump at a specific spot or crouch at a specific area to get a treasure chest to appear. Knife!
Yeah, think the original DuckTales, actually. That game did a similar sort of thing, but that was just with everything in that game, not secret treasure chests. You got the knife?
Yeah, I got the knife. The dagger is great.
What did the upgraded dagger do? No. It like went through enemies, right? The upgraded dagger?
With the upgraded dagger, yeah, I believe it went through enemies. It pierced. Which is great for taking care of a lot of threats at once.
I believe if you charged it up all the way, it also made the dragon, or was that the lance that did
I think that was well, that's the gold armor as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, this game is just so much fun though, because the level design actually, I mean, it's bullshit, but it feels more like your fault when you die than your typical Ghosts and Goblins BS. So you're able to actually have fun when you're playing it, as opposed to other G&G games where you're just going to die over and over and then you don't want to play anymore.
It just doesn't feel as bullshit.
Yeah, there's something about it that makes you want to keep on going, rather than just throwing your hands in the air and saying, screw this, I'm going to play a different
Which
game,
I wanted to do multiple times. What the fuck? Mother Brain spawned on top of me. I didn't even see that shit. Alright, I just got a bum rush through that.
Well, I mean, you just killed all her Metroids. Like, what the hell is she going to be able to do now, right?
Not that, but the Metroids belong to the Queen Metroid.
Yeah, but Mother Brain thinks she owns the Queen Metroid because she's a bitch like that, you know?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Hey, I'm gonna need you to fall down. Yeah. You let the level design carry the card away. I'm gonna double murder you. I'm gonna move around here, because this thing... Oh, you want to collect points, too, because you collect enough points, you get more continues.
Well, the continues don't matter. Even if you die and use a continue, you still start back up at the checkpoint. So, like the original Ghosts and Goblins. In that
just torch. No, I don't want that.
Torch. Apparently, the torch is a really good weapon, but fuck me, I don't know how to use it. So.
In this game specifically, no. I like the dagger, the crossbow.
Speedrunners like the torch, but then again, it's probably only good for people who have played the game hundreds and hundreds of times.
Right.
Thus know how to use it. For me, it's dagger or bust, really. I don't like using nearly any other weapon in this game. I would rather use. I mean, sorry. I would rather use nearly any other weapon in this game but the torch.
Oh, I forgot the egg cannot be destroyed. You have to wait for it to hatch.
So did you die to the bird?
I died to the egg that the bird vomited.
Ah, yeah, that's where eggs come out, right? Come out of the mouth. Oh, well, Banjo-Kazooie taught me that, yeah. Kazooie actually, when you play the original Banjo-Kazooie, she's really excited when she finds out that she can shoot eggs out of her mouth.
Right.
And then when she finds out that she can spit eggs out of her behind, like she's supposed to, she goes, ew, gross. And I'm like, Kazooie, that's where they're supposed to come, not where, whatever. Have you been magicianed yet?
No, I'll kill that son of a bitch the moment I see it on screen, though. Not giving it a chance. I don't know if you can even kill him before. I don't know if. Yeah, you can kill it. You can kill it.
Oh, okay. One thing I do love about the magician is, depending on what form of armor you have, you get turned into a different thing. So, for example, when you're I believe you get to turn into a baby if you have no armor, and a little girl if you have like gray armor. I forget the order exactly, but it's all really, really funny. For an early SNES game, this game actually looks pretty good. The only thing is that there's a lot of lag.
Yeah, there's a lot of lag. It's very much like Demon's Crest, where the lag is from ambition, and I could be a little forgiving in that regard. Also, this game has fantastic music.
Oh yeah, true. You know what? All of the spooky quote-unquote games on the SNES had a lot of lag. Castlevania 4, Demon's Crest, and Ghosts and Goblins. They all had a lot of lag. Which, I mean, I guess they were trying to be ambitious, all of them, so that's good, I suppose. But, Oh, you already beat the first stage. Good. Oh, wait, no. Did you die?
No. I'm good.
Oh, wait. Oh, you did beat it. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
You see that intro so many times that you can never, when I'm just looking at the screen after looking away for a moment, it's just like, wait, so did he die or what? Yeah, so the pirate ship, I don't think I ever got past the pirate ship.
This was when I first played this game a long time ago, this was my first roadblock.
After a while, you can get through the haunted graveyard. You just have to eventually it's short enough that you will just memorize it.
Yeah.
If all else fails. But the haunted ship I just had so much more trouble with.
To me, it's the ghosts, because I'm not sure if they have a set pattern or if they're completely RNG.
think they might be similar to the zombies in the first level,
Oh,
where
the burritos.
they spawn at random. So you might not be able to really predict where they move or where they go. Those are usually the things that kind of you think they kill you because you're not taking them seriously. Kind of like, oh, you don't need to worry about the zombie, you're too busy worrying about the wolves or whatever. And then that's why they kill you, because you don't think that they're a big deal. When everything in this game is a big deal, because everything in this game wants you dead.
Yeah. That's a mimic, I believe, so I'm not gonna bother.
Do the mimics are the ones that have the magicians in them, or are they
no, it's just an attack, yeah.
I don't remember the mimics in this game, but then again, I haven't played much farther than the first level in a really, really long time. So that might just be me not remembering things, because I probably should have done some.
That's right. Just touching the fucking chest, it kills you.
But oh, look, a chest! Fall into a pile of bones. Or you jump out of your... You know, Arthur must have the shittiest ass armor smith in the entire world if just touching something causes the entire thing to explode into a million pieces. John, what was the last donation that was read?
Oh, I don't recall. You want to ask Steven real quick?
Sure, I'll get on that, and then if there are no donations, I can read those.
What? I heard my name.
Yeah.
What is the last donation that was read?
I typed it in the Discord chat, you pleb.
You did? Oh.
What the fuck was
you
that?
did.
That the water?
What?
The water killed me? Water?
Yeah, it made your armor rust and
and I couldn't move. Yeah, it's like premature rigor mortis.
Yeah, because you know, God forbid Arthur walks around in soggy underpants. Okay, last donation was from the Blizzard Zone, so we've got 2 new donations. One is from Machu Picchu for $5. Thank you very much. How do you know when a zombie is tired? He's dead on his feet. How do you know zombies serve their country? How do zombies serve their country? Sorry. In the Marine Corps. Why did the zombie comedian get booed off stage? Because all the jokes he told were rotten. His money goes to Sonic and Tails and Sonic Mania. And John the King donates $10. John, in the natural world, there is no such thing as boundless slaughter. There is always an end to it. But you are different. The path you walk on has no end. Each step you take is paved with the corpses of your enemies. The souls will haunt you forever. You shall have no peace. Hear me, Johnny. My spirit will be watching you. P.S. Put this towards Sonic and Tails for Sonic Mania.
I think that's Vulcan Raven from Metal Gear Solid.
Did the chat shame you for killing all the Metroids?
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't see chat most of the time.
Okay, because Johnny was literally committing genocide, I would like to remind everybody. Like, literally killing off an entire race of animals.
Yeah, he burned down another orphanage.
Yeah, he burned down the
A planet-sized orphanage this time.
Yeah, and he killed. You know what? No, what's even worse is he made it an orphanage when he killed the Queen Metroid, aka the Metroid's moms, and then burned down the planet.
Fuck!
Way to go, Johnny. Jeez.
No, this is cool though, because now I know of 2 spots where chests are guaranteed to spawn. You know, this is the shit you learn when you keep dying and keep trying over again. Because I now know to jump here. I'm gonna get you actually, because I really do want the green armor dagger for this stage. Because with so many ghosts, the homing crossbow is actually not a good weapon for this stage.
You see, one of the things about Super Ghouls and Ghosts is that after you play it for a long enough period of time, you feel like you can play the entire game with your eyes closed. You can't because enemies spawn randomly, but you feel like you can. So does the mast actually does sync as you step on it. That's really cool. Oh, and one of the worst things about this game is when I just noticed you have to jump over the crossbow because you didn't want that weapon at the moment.
Yeah, yeah.
It always sucks when you're trying to get through a particular section, and then the weapon that you don't want is in a spot where that's the only place you can pick, and you can walk and you have to pick it up, if that makes sense. So,
yeah.
And because this is not a game you can really stand around without doing anything for too long, not because of the timer, mostly just because things are always trying to kill you. So, and there are a lot of mimics in this stage.
Yeah, I think this is the second part of the level though, so we'll start from here.
Yeah, you're on the ocean with the typhoon,
yeah,
and the hurricane and all that.
Can't stand on the whirlpools for too long. They will go to the center and sink. Ah!
Like that?
Yeah. Oh no!
Arthur just wanted to take a dip, you know?
I know, but there's a time and place for everything. I do love how you keep your weapon, though, even after dying. That's good.
Yeah.
It would suck so much balls if you kept going back to the lance.
I don't know if the game would be possible if you, well, I mean, in some situations it might be better if you went back to the lance if you're stuck with, like, the torch, but more often than not, you probably would want to, like, rip your hair out if you finally got the knife, and then it's like, nope, sorry, no thanks.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how far I can get with that.
That's kind of the thing that Castlevania does, though, is if you don't have the weapon you want, like, you lose your sub weapon when you die in that game. So you can't really keep the weapon you want. Yeah, thankfully I don't know why they even bother having continues and game overs, because you still start at the same checkpoint. If you run out of continues, do you start from the beginning again?
I don't know. Chat will have to clarify for that.
Yeah. Chat's also asking how long they think before you go insane.
That depends, honestly. But here's the thing, guys. Like, I know watching me rage is a good thing, but, well, for charity's sake, anyway. But to me, Super Ghouls and Ghosts is not as horseshit as Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah, no, this is a fun.
This is a fun game. I can actually have fun with this. It's don't get me wrong. It's balls to the walls hard too, but for the right reasons. It's right up there with like regular Castlevania, and I can beat Castlevania pretty regularly. So
I'd say it's harder than maybe I haven't played Castlevania 3.
Harder than Castlevania 1. I would say on the same level as Castlevania 3.
So that's pretty damn hard, granted.
Yeah.
But like, it's not the original Ghosts and Goblins, which I think is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Although you still have to do the thing if you want the true ending, where you have to beat the game twice.
We have to beat the game. Oh my god. We didn't need. That's the only thing I don't like about this game, is that we didn't need that callback to the original.
Every Ghosts and Goblins game, I think, makes you do it.
Yeah.
Like, even as far as even the PSP Ghosts and Goblins game, which, as far as I can tell, is basically Mega Man powered up, but for Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah.
I believe even that game makes you play the game twice to get the good ending.
The only thing
Although
this game doesn't have
is much more. What does it not have?
In Ghouls and Ghosts, the Genesis game, which was based off of the arcade version of Ghosts and Goblins, you can shoot upwards.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can! In the arcade, I believe you can shoot up too.
Yeah, you can't do that in this game, unfortunately. And I'm wondering, how much would that affect the challenge if you could aim up?
I don't think very much, honestly. I can't think of many instances where I would have liked it. Then again, I never really got that. I suppose when you get to the red armors, it would help there significantly. Yeah. But other than them, I can't really think of many instances where I would have liked to shoot up. One of these days, I probably should play the Genesis game, though, because I haven't played the Genesis version at all. And considering my memories with the arcade game, it might be a lot of fun to go back to.
The only Ghosts and Goblins game I don't think I've played at this point is the one on the PSP. Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins. Yeah.
Which is, from what I can tell, basically just Mega Man powered up, but for Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah.
It also has modes that make it easier. Like, when you upgrade your armor, that counts as like an extra hit point rather than...
I think it gives you an HP bar.
Yeah. So you don't have to, like... do everything on 2 hits. You can get, but you can also turn that mode off too, so it plays exactly like the original Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah.
If you want that. And I mean, granted, I think that people would have been upset if there wasn't an option to play the game the way you're supposed to. Basic, like, I mean, here's the thing about it. I'm all for making the game accessible and all that, and making it easier for people to get into games as a general rule. But at the same time, when it's goddamn Ghosts and Goblins, it feels like it goes against the point to add that kind of stuff, you know? Granted, it is optional, so that doesn't bother me as much as, say, as some other games. But still, it's Ghosts and Goblins. Why are you making Ghosts and Goblins easy? Is also my question. You know, these damn millennials and they're ruining.
They ruin the Ghosts and Goblins industry.
Yeah. Millennials are killing Ghosts and Goblins. More news at 6. I don't even remember the boss to this level. Thankfully, the bosses
it's like a snail monster or something like that.
Oh, now I remember it. Thankfully, the bosses aren't too hard in this. No. Although, except for the original, the bosses weren't really ever a problem in Ghosts and Goblins. It was mostly the levels. Not that they weren't hard, it's just that they weren't as hard as the levels, so they kind of felt tame by comparison.
Yeah. I'm on to you, I see you. That merman is gonna do something to me.
Mermaid Man?
I love the bass of some of these sound effects.
Yeah, the Super Nintendo has a lot of good bass instruments a lot of the time. Although, I don't think that I really remember a lot of the soundtrack, aside from the really good remix of the Ghosts and Goblins main theme. Like,
right.
that was one of my favorite versions. The only version of the Ghosts and Goblins theme that I like better is the version that's used in Namco Cross Capcom / Project X Zone, which I'm actually listening to on repeat right now. That theme is gorgeous. I love how that version of the Ghosts and Goblins theme sounds. But the one in Super Ghouls and Ghosts is a solid second place.
It's my favorite version. The Super Nintendo version is my favorite one, so
yeah. I only know about the Namco Cross Capcom version because I heard it while looking up remixes of the song on YouTube. I've never played either game, so I'm not super familiar with it otherwise, but the version of the song's really, really good. So yeah. Oh, the Marvel vs. Capcom remix is good too. I should give credit to that version of the song. Oh, now you got the gold armor, which means you're basically indestructible at this point.
But it also just makes it more painful if I get hit.
Yeah. Oh, we got a couple new donations.
Hey.
We got another $5 donation from Machu Picchu. Thank you so much. Why do ghosts hate rain? Because it dampens their spirits. What kind of a horse does a ghost ride? A nightmare. What do you call a little ghost whose sheet is torn? A holy terror. This money goes to Sonic and Tails and Sonic Man. Blah6 donated $10. Thank you again. Hi again. Last donation tonight. First off, literally just beat Splatoon 2. Hey. Anyway, thanks for everything, Johnny and Ted. Hope you can join Johnny in the eventual Paper Mario 2 review. Put this 10-2 Shovel Knight Perler raffle tickets. Thank you for your donation. I think you'd on a review. If you were gonna do the Mario RPGs, I'm guessing you would do them in order, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'd have to get through Mario and Mario RPG, Mario and Luigi, and the original Paper Mario first. But yeah. Cayman donated $5.01. Hey guys, glad to see similar success to the Nintendo-a-thon in only half the time. Imagine if you had another week of this. If we had another week of this, I think we'd collapse. Is basically what.
I'm already in virtual class right now.
Yeah. Hang in there, John. Mania isn't far enough, and if it makes you feel better, I'm combating a fever I got yesterday, so we're both not in the best health right now.
You alright? It just came out of nowhere?
This goes to... I don't know, it doesn't say anything else.
Okay.
This goes to Sonic and Tails for Mania. Also, 2 questions for you, John. 1. Pick a Metroid upgrade, any of them, that you would want to use in your own life.
No, not Space Jump, because I don't have an armor to absorb the impact. I don't know. Ice Beam.
Ice Beam would be up there for me, but I would really need to think about it. X-Ray Visor would be helpful too. And 2, what would you think of a more refined other M3D gameplay style for a Metroid game? Good luck getting to Princess Print. Like, I mean, I think you said before that you wouldn't mind if they tried again.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think I would agree too. Other M is rough around the edges in many ways, but I still think it's perfectly playable. So, you know, I think that I know that they're never going to try it again because Nintendo doesn't like to try things that didn't work 100% the first time. But I think that they would like to, I think that if they did try again, they could make it work. And the last donation at the moment, I'll actually refresh to see if we got any in the meantime, and now the page is taking forever to refresh. Oh, we did get a couple of donations, so hold on a moment. We got a $25 donation from Sareem Jabbar. Thank you very much. Hey gamers, what's for lunch? I have to say that you guys are so awesome for raising money like this. I remember being astounded one previous charity event when Ted pronounced my name correctly. It'd be pretty hilarious if he said it wrong. I hope I didn't screw up. Thanks for always making me happy with your content. Keep being amazing and the coolest. Please put this towards the Nintendo Switch raffle. We can do that. We got a $100 donation from Sonic Fiend. There's no comments. I don't know if that's crowd rise or if he just didn't leave one, but thank you for your generous donation. And last for the moment is another $5 donation from Machu Picchu. What do you call a dead bee? A zombie. You see, I've been happy to see your donations nearly every time they happen, but I hate bee puns. What do you call the ghost of a chicken? A poultrygeist. What do you get when you drop a pumpkin? Squash. Money goes to Sonic and Tails for Sonic Mania, which I'll be going off to play now. Have fun pulling out whatever hair is left on your body, Johnny. See you for Sonic Mania stream tomorrow.
Oh, see
you only got 9. Oh, damn! Actually, hold on a moment. At the time of that I'm looking at this, our total is $21,426. I believe the Nintendo-thon total was close, so we might actually. Yeah, we are guys. We are only $5 away from matching the Nintendo-thon total. Literally $5.
Someone shadow the fuck out of it.
The Nintendo-thon total raised $21,431.37 in US dollars. If we get like a $5 or $6 donation, we will beat their total in half the time, which to me is just absolutely nuts. So come on, guys, we can do it. We are so close. So close. Are you already at the? No, this is like the 4th stage, right?
Yeah. No. Okay, third.
Third stage. Okay.
Yeah.
I can never remember the order in which the stages come. I always like the ice stage is like the 4th or 5th stage, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the 4th stage.
It's just, you know, you see this kind of level trope and you're like, oh, this must be the final level because it looks like you're in hell and this is Ghosts and Goblins. So yeah, but oh god, because you're making actually pretty good pace. We only started a couple of minutes, like less than a half hour ago, I believe.
Oh,
and you're already
get away from the ladder.
Halfway through the first section.
Oh,
now,
come on.
Now, if you do beat the game, you have to beat. It's one of those things like the original where you had to beat the game with the shield, in order to get the true.
You have
ending.
to get the princess's bracelet. Well,
but
you only need to have that for the final boss, yeah, for the final level, which makes it impossible.
What, the final boss is impossible?
No. Okay, so when you beat the game the first time, you go through the second loop, and at that point, you can now gain access to the princess's bracelet, which is basically an upgraded lance. It's more powerful than lance, but it has a similar fire rate, which is why I think it sucks.
Yeah, because you want something like the knife, which has a high fire rate, or something.
You have to beat the final stage with the bracelet so that you have it for the final boss, who I believe is named Sardius. Did you look that up, or maybe Jack can confirm that?
I can look it up now. Sardius, Ghouls and Ghosts.
Ted.
Yes.
When you're done looking that up, go look at donations.
Oh, well, I'll do that first, because I'm refreshing. I I don't know why crowd rise. Yeah! $21,442! Oh, okay, so we got 3 very similar donations. One from Electory for $5, which simply reads, "Get wrecked, Nintendo-thon." The one from Blah6 for $6, which says, "Fuck you total, hashtag Dawn is best Pokegirl." Okay, sure. And then $5 from Ethan Contrarius, which reads, "Sonic and Tails and Mania, please, woo." Thank you guys, we beat the Nintendo-thon total.
Yeah!
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool. Oh, so apparently he was his name is named Samael, which is actually based off of a real demon, and he was also known as Sardius.
Sardius, okay,
Sardius.
okay.
It was probably a mistranslation.
Right. But the point is that you need to beat the final stage with the Princess Bracelet so that you have that weapon good for the final, because the final boss is a separate stage in itself. And you need the bracelet to finish him, because you can't kill him otherwise with any other weapon. And my basis for that is because there is a level select for this game. And you can jump right to Sardius if you want to, but you have the default Lance. And maybe it just takes 1,000 hits, but that motherfucker just wouldn't die. So I think you need the bracelet to finish him off. If chat wants to say otherwise, please tell me, because wow.
Yeah. Now is this one of the things where in order to fight the true final boss you have to do the second loop?
Yes,
or
you have to do the second loop.
Okay, so at least that's something, because from what I remember in Ghosts and Goblins on NES, it's just the same guy.
It's the exact same fight, yeah.
Yeah, just with the shield this time. Which sucked more than the bracelet, because they'd only covered like half the screen. Oh yeah, the chat is telling you to make sure that you don't cheat.
What?
Don't cheat by using the level select code.
Well, it won't get me anywhere.
Oh yeah,
because I can't. I can't beat Sardius.
Well, I guess you could jump to the final level, I suppose, and then.
I don't think I can jump to the final level on the second loop.
That's a good point, because if you jump to the final level without the second loop, it's not like you can just show off the final boss.
I gotta get the bracelet, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I'm also expecting, since it's 11:57 right now, I'm also expecting our viewership to dwindle to like
2,
less than half.
Me and you.
Yeah, as soon as
Sonic Mania goes live. Yeah, I mean, we know why, guys. Don't be afraid to do that. Go right ahead. You guys have been waiting long enough, and you guys already shattered Nintendo-thon, so be happy. Give yourselves a pat in the back. Go celebrate with Sonic Mania. I'll be there soon-ish.
Yeah, just drop your money. Just drop your money in the.
Drop your money off, and then we'll take good care of it. Yeah,
we'll take good care of it. We won't buy 2,000 copies of Sonic Mania with it. So don't worry about that. No wait, we could buy 2,050 copies of Sonic Mania. No wait, no. With $100, we could get 5. We could get 2,005 copies of Sonic Mania. That would be cool.
Yeah,
I don't know what we would do with that many other than inflate the sales numbers, but whatever. Hey Johnny, are you getting good?
I hope I'm getting good. This part is. I hate this part.
Is this Dark Souls, Johnny?
Yes, my son. It is Crash Bandicoot.
Well, I mean, there's ghosts and stuff, and it's hard. So that means it's Dark Souls, right?
Yes. Yes, my son.
You're not my dad. When did you become my dad?
Won't answer that.
Okay.
Alright, finally got past that little bit. Oh no! I kind of forgot that after you beat this platformer sequence, your gift is a fucking red armor.
I believe... we already played Demon's Crest, though, so if you kill him, that means that game is non-canon.
Oh, good. No, that's true. That's a lie. I like Demon's Crest. That's a good game.
Yeah, that's a good game. It's amazing how low quality the Ghouls and Ghosts sprite is compared to the original, though.
Yeah.
Like it's like, damn. I mean, granted, it's better than like it's better than like the arcade sprite, but still, it's just like, wow, that has way fewer frames of animation, and the colors are really strange. You did reach the checkpoint though, so that's good.
Yeah.
And look at all those fancy Mode 7 graphics they showing off there.
Makes me want to jump for joy.
Up, it's 12 a.m. Looks like
All
everybody's.
right, go download Mania. Go do it now. PS4, Switch, Xbox One.
Not PC though.
Not PC though. I'm sorry. PC, you guys can stay with us.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah. I mean, what's more? You know what's better than Sonic, Ghouls, and Ghosts? You want to know what Ghouls and Ghosts doesn't have? High-speed platforming. It just has normal platforming and demons. Sonic doesn't have any demons.
No. Okay. Whew.
Yeah, I also love that due to the way that this tower works, the chest is floating in midair for a little bit of time. I mean, this was pretty impressive. Did you play this game growing up, or was this just something you discovered later?
My first experience with Super Ghouls and Ghosts was in 95, 96, I want to say. We were staying over a friend's house across the street from the house I lived in. We rented this game along with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time, because that was the first time I played that game too. I think it's very obvious which one won that contest. But I played that game. I did play Super Ghouls and Ghosts first time there, and like I said, the second stage was my roadblock. I couldn't get past it. Yeah. And then the second time I played it was for the review I made back in 2013. And
yes,
that's where I was playing.
That long ago?
Yeah.
Damn.
That was 2013. Yeah.
Damn. You've been doing this a long time. You old.
Yeah. Ooh, damn, you old.
You old son.
But that was when I revisit the game, having memories of that first playthrough a long time ago. But to my pleasant surprise, I found out that, oh wait a minute, this is actually not a bad game at all.
No. It's easy to be like, oh man, that game's too hard, so it must be bullshit.
Then you come back to it and I was like, oh no, this is actually quite fair. And pretty fun.
What do you think, like, what do you think's in the original that isn't in Ghosts and Goblins, that isn't in this, that makes it more fair? Like, because the platforming, when you just kind of look at it in the original Ghosts and Goblins, it's much harder than it looks. It's part of it, because it's deceptive.
Well, first off, your control is absolute shit in Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah, the control is better. That is one huge thing that makes
the control is worse, and because the game runs at like 12 frames per second, it eats up a lot of your input, so when you swear to God you're hitting the jump button, you just walk off a ledge, you know? So it's a technical mess, it looks like shit. You don't have a double jump, there's no fun armor system, there's no upgrades to your weapons, it's just not pleasant.
Yeah.
You know?
You see, I didn't know that the game ran that poorly. It's not something, maybe it's something I'd notice a little bit better now, that I'm more familiar with that sort of things. But, like, you know, a game running at sub 30 on the NES is actually pretty rare. Because, you know, it's not like there's so much going on the NES that you can push it that hard.
I forgot the fucking urns drop weapons.
Oh, what did you get? Oh, the scythe.
The scythe. I'm not a fan of the scythe.
The scythe goes in a random direction is the problem, right?
No, it goes straight.
It's just one, right?
Yeah, it's just one. Just rate of fire is pretty bad. Come on, give me a better weapon.
What do you remember what its power-up ability is?
I don't remember. It's been so long.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it does... Oh, but you could get the torch! The torch is so much better.
It's kind of like the holy water in Castlevania.
Yeah, but it'd be like if the holy water was your only weapon.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna make this work.
All right, Simon. You are tasked with feeding the dreaded Dracula. Here, take this holy water. What about that whip over there? What whip? Yeah, the cool one, the vampire killer. No, you get holy water. Okay.
But boss! These bats fly in a straight line, but they're like, because you're going in a diagonal motion, they're deceptively tricky.
Yeah. It's always those randomly spawning enemies that give you the most trouble, it seems. Like the ghosts, well, not
Fucking,
the zombies.
the
zombies
burritos
suck.
and Ghosts and Goblins, never forget.
The burritos?
The flying burritos. The ones that kept making that.
Oh, those guys! Yeah. I believe they're officially called ghosts, but now I know why you call them. I know why you call them burritos because they look more like that than actual ghosts. I'll give you that. Are you there yet?
Not yet.
Remember, John, the less you suck, the quicker you get to play Mania.
I know. That's what's keeping me going. Though my eyes are starting to burn a little bit.
Yeah. See, when John wins, he unlocks Sleep Mania, where he gets to go to sleep. So he actually has fun when playing the game.
That's a funny way of saying Sonic Mania. No, I don't want the lance, goddammit.
Yeah, but John, think about it this way: you would have so much more fun with Sonic Mania if you played it.
Bitch, I've been looking forward to this for months, a year even.
Whole month.
No, I said months, a year even.
Whole months. Wow.
I play Sunshine for 19 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, and that is historically one of your best ideas, is it not?
Raised a lot of money. And you played Galaxy for 13, didn't you?
Yeah, but I'm never gonna do that ever again. You see, John, I believe you might have Sonic Mania, where you're so enthused about this game it's blocking your senses and your state of mind. Is somebody listening to something in your
Yeah,
room?
it sounds like that's not for me.
Yeah, but I don't. It's not coming from me either. I don't know what that is. Are you haunted, John? Are you haunted? It sounded like somebody was like talking in the background of somebody's room, and
it might have been probably from Steven and Garrett. They're probably listening to something.
Oh, and they
mics
didn't have
are
their
bleeding.
mic muted.
Yeah,
My
there you go.
apologies. I thought I had my mic muted. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. What are you watching?
What, you couldn't hear it?
No, I couldn't
Is it
hear
Sonic Mania?
It was a Chiquita banana commercial.
Why are you watching a Chiquita banana commercial when, like, you could be playing the Sonic game that people want? When you could be playing Sonic Forces?
Wow, man. John, what kind of OC are you gonna make?
Like, seriously or non-seriously?
I'm gonna call my original character D, so I can say, this is my OCD.
D.
Don't laugh at that, it wasn't funny.
Is it gonna be, like, just the capital letter D, or is it gonna be, like, D-E-E?
Sure.
Okay. I think I'll make my OC Ted the Hedgehog. Can you make hedgehogs in Mania? Not Mania in Forces.
I don't see why not.
Because then we'll get so many,
Cold Steel the Hedgehog.
So we'll get so many, Blonix, Sonic's long-lost younger brothers.
Chronic the Hedgehog. Powers up when you get all 420 Chaos Emeralds. And for some reason, Blaze is there.
Is that that took me way too long. Originally, I thought you were actually, like, making a joke about the Archie comic where they had, like, 1 million Chaos Emeralds at one point. But, I mean, weed jokes are probably much more common, considering the Sonic fan base, so, yeah.
You think so?
I don't know, because there's an equal amount of immature assholes on the Sonic fan base, and also people who just know way too much about Sonic in the Sonic fan base. So, there's an equal chance of both, I feel.
So
Oh yeah, this is like one of the last levels before the end game, right?
No, this is the 4th stage, so.
Oh yeah,
Still
there's
got
6
about
stages
3.
total.
Yeah, I want to say, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 6.
Or was it something here? No. I would really like to start remembering where all the damn chest spawns. Yeah, here we are. That's a torch. Okay, no, never
Yeah,
mind.
you have to crouch everywhere, John.
Crouch or jump at a specific spot.
Yeah.
So which of the 5 million Sonic Mania streams are we gonna watch tonight?
Oh.
Ours. Ours.
All right. I think this is the halfway point.
This level is fucking freaky.
Yeah, no, it's bizarre. Like of the I always thought that Ghouls and Ghosts did a better job at being scary than Castlevania.
Oh shit.
I mean, not that it's actually scary, but it has the atmosphere down a little bit better.
The soundtrack, I think, is way more horror-inducing than Castlevania. Castlevania just makes you want to dance.
Yeah, but even just the visuals, like it's much more grotesque. Like, look at the bottom; those are like arteries and hearts and stuff. Like that's gross. And in Castlevania, it's always like spoopy, scary skeletons that belong on a Halloween poster. You know, it's never really ever scary at any given point. It's just like a hot topic.
Oh shit. Yeah, so that's probably not a good spot to crouch in.
Hot Topic turned into Spencer minus the big section of dildos.
Oh, I'd buy a Ghosts and Goblins themed dildo. I don't know about you guys.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how I'd use it, but I'd buy it.
I forget, was
that's not fun.
I think the boss of this was the Hydra, with the three-headed thing or something like that.
You know, I remember I've gotten to, I think, the last stage. I think I've gotten to the loop through one loop in this game. I think that's the farthest I've ever gotten. I remember the stage you're on right now actually not being that bad compared to some of the others.
This stage isn't really that bad, no.
No. Like, I mean, generally the game does get harder as you go, but this stage is kind of a break compared to the ice levels after this one, isn't it?
Yes, the ice levels after this one. And that one I don't think is too... That one I find the second half easier than the first half.
I don't remember it well enough to say for sure, but I'll take your word for it.
That last death, there wasn't an animation for falling. He was still in the standing pose as he fell. It was amazing.
So, Steven, why aren't you and Gareth playing Sonic Mania right now, if it's out already?
I don't know. I'm too poor to afford a $20 game right now.
Yeah, but I believe, Gareth has... Oh, wait, Gareth pre-ordered the game, didn't he, with the collector's edition? So he doesn't even have his code yet.
I have no idea what he did.
Okay. Because the good thing about being at his place is that you can mooch off his copy as soon as he gets it.
Yeah, I guess I could. I'm still stuck on Spencer's, man.
I can't. I
don't understand how they're allowed to be a store inside the mall, because they have so much adult shit. Any kid can walk in there and see all that.
I don't know. And you'd think, you know, they always put like the nerd and gaming and cartoon stuff at the front too. So you'd think, like, when you walk in, like, the first thing at the Spencer's at my mall that you will see is a bunch of, like, flat brim hats. And they'll have, like, Sonic or SpongeBob or something on them. And the kid, like, a kid would be like, Mom, I want to get the SpongeBob hat! And then, so the mom, I think, if they didn't know any better, would, like, take the kid into the store and be like, oh god, we're leaving now. Once you walk more than, like, 10 feet in and start seeing all the sex toys everywhere, you know?
Yeah.
I mean... I don't think there's a content, because, like, I have a store in my area, a local chain, it's called Newberry Comics. They don't actually sell very many comics, it's mostly, like, t-shirts and CDs and stuff like that. But, like, they have a bunch of things that have, like, the word fuck all over them all the time, like coffee mugs and things like that. And if they're allowed to have those in the store, I can't see why they wouldn't be allowed to have, like, sex toys and stuff like that.
Yeah, but there's like images of like naked people and products, and it's like it's so weird that any kid can just walk in here and look at all this shit.
I guess maybe if it's not like porn, they're allowed to do it, because I know that you probably have to have a very specialized store for like pornography and things like that. I don't think you'd be allowed to have like a porn store in your.
There, wasn't it?
I guess so. I don't know what the laws are like where you live, Ted, but apparently in Ohio, you can sell liquor in like any store. We went to
Really?
like a.
You don't need a liquor license?
Yeah, I think you could like go to a 7-Eleven and buy booze.
You can. We went to like something to like the equivalent of a Walmart, and there was just like an aisle where you can buy vodka, whiskey. I was like, what?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
'cause
weird.
in
You
the-
can't do that in
You need
Pennsylvania.
you need a liquor license in Massachusetts, which like if you lose your liquor and like you can lose your liquor license if you sell to underage kids, which is why I think stores are a little bit better about not selling to underage kids in my area because they don't want to lose their liquor license because that can get them a lot of money, obviously. So like it probably is a thing that varies by state, but still it's like damn.
Yeah. I went to when I was in New Orleans. Oh my god, that sucks, Johnny. It wasn't that you just fell, but you fell to a previous area and continued to fall.
Those are always the worst.
Yeah, I
Oh
was
man,
in
I'm
New
not
Orleans.
crazy, right? There's a chest spawn here, right? I mean, I remember that. I remember there was a chest spawn close to a pit. Oh man, if chat knows what I'm talking about, like there are all two that are left here that are not playing Sonic Mania right now.
I don't know how many Ghosts and Goblins experts we've got in the chat at the moment, but if we have any, we need your expertise. Please help us.
Oh shit, we haven't checked donations yet.
Yeah, I just refreshed to check. Okay, we got a couple more donations. Yes. We got a lot of donations, actually. We've got one for Machu Picchu. Thank you very much for $5. Hey, Ted, want to hear a bug joke? You won't believe how funny it is. Money towards breaking the last record into Sonic and Tails for Sonic Mania. Thank you, Machu Picchu, for your wonderful donation. We got $10 from Zeno Horto. Well, here it is. Hopefully the donation that shall break the grand total for the Nintendo. You guys all wanted to break the Nintendo Thon. Well, we got more money, so I'm not gonna complain. It also warms my heart to see so much money get raised for such a worthy cause. Keep up the amazing work today and tomorrow. Also, would Ghosts and Goblins count as Wonky Dick Armored Edition?
I don't know.
Cayman donates $5. Here's the $5. Also, John, John, just kind of hit me late yesterday, but it's a fever. The chills when I got when trying to go to sleep last night were weird. Also, Sonic and Tails and Mania is what this goes to, and just asking, is there no one you can call over to be Tails for that run? I just think it would be cool. Here's to breaking Nintendo-thon. Now I'm going to get some apple punch and medicine. Thank you very much.
Unfortunately, no, because Matt works. He works at Comcast, a regular 9 to 5, and Elliot has class. So.
That sucks. We've got $50 from main memory, which reads, well, I only have a PC, so I'm staying here until you start Mania, then I'm out.
Is that Sonic? Okay, quick. Keep reading. I'm sorry.
Put this to Switch raffles because it's my only hope. Email, and then he puts his email.
Is that Sonic Retro main memory? If they're watching in the chat, because I know a main memory from Sonic Retro. They helped make the Sonic Adventure character swap mod that I played last year. The chat absolutely loved.
Cool. And we've got the last donation at the moment is a $5 donation from Mario. When a Sonic goes back to his roots, everyone goes crazy. But when a dumb man goes back to Mario, New Super Mario Brothers, no one cares. Hey guys, Famous here. It's a really great game to see a run start without having work interrupting. Anyway, redundant question, John and company. What console are you getting Mania for? Since Sonic is the hot topic right now, I'll give $5 more that Ted can go into a 5-10 minute rant about how bad Sticker Star is. Put this money towards the butt raffle. Okay. So, we'll answer the Mania question first. I'm actually not getting Mania right away because I need to save some money. So, I mean, maybe eventually I'll get it for Switch. It depends on if the interest is still up after.
Ted, I will give you $20 tonight if it means playing Mania.
I don't but here's the thing. I'm not as excited as you guys are. So it doesn't bother me to skip it.
Okay, well.
Like if it were Sonic Adventure Mania, then yeah, I'd be all over it. I'd ration my money differently. But I'm not as big of a fan of classic Sonic. Not that it's bad. It's just not what I grew up with.
Right.
So it doesn't hurt me to miss this game, basically. You're getting it for everything, I'm assuming.
I'm getting it for PS4. I'm double dipping on PS4. and I might get it for Switch later. And I'm getting it for PC.
You're double dipping. Oh, did you get the collector's
I got the collector's edition, but I also got it digitally so I can play it immediately.
Oh, what you could do is sell somebody your code to get.
Yeah, or give it away. Give it away.
Yeah, that works.
Give it away now.
Give it.
Yeah. And Steven, I know that you were having that you need to wait on it too, but what console do you plan on getting it for?
PS4.
PS4? Okay. I will probably get it on Switch just so that I can play it portably.
Is there an advantage to getting it on PC?
Modding, I suppose. Okay. But anyway, Sticker Star. Oh, you know what? I already did a Sticker Star rant during this marathon. I think I could keep on going though, because I already ranted about how the game structure sucks. Where it's where you have to, in order to beat the bosses without the game yelling at you, you have to collect specific stickers and backtrack all over the place, and it's just not fun. But one thing that I forgot to rant about is how the game basically rewards you, the game incentivizes you to play as little of the game as possible. So in Paper Mario Sticker Star, you can only attack by collecting stickers. You find stickers all over the world and you can buy them. So in order to jump, you can't just choose the jump command, you have to have a jump sticker. And you can't like use the hammer like normally, you have to get the hammer sticker. So here's the thing. The only thing you get for beating enemies is coins. The only thing you can buy with coins is stickers. And you can find stickers just as easily on the ground, because they respawn, as you can by buying them in the store. So, because of all of that combined, there is absolutely zero reason to fight any enemy in the entire game. Because all you're going to do is waste the good stickers you found on these enemies that you don't need to fight, because all you are going to get is coins, and you don't need to spend the coins because all you can get with the coins is stickers. So it's one of those games where the only winning move really is just not to play, because like, what are you gonna do with you got the stupid throwing dagger which goes in a terrible direction and sucks. Damn, John, why did you do that?
So to take care of the red armors.
But anyway.
Is that the demon from Gargoyle's Quest?
Yes, it is the demon from Gargoyle's Quest. He got his own spin-off series for some reason. But anyway, I need to rant for like another 2 minutes so that we can get more money for charity. So the gameplay is just repetitive and terrible and not fun at all. And I will grant the game that there is a lot of detail put into the visuals, technically speaking. Like the stages look like they were made of cardboard, and it's a very nice looking game technically. But in terms of artistic value, there's none of the charm present in any of the other Paper Mario games at all throughout the course of the adventure. Like, the complaint you'll hear about Paper Mario Color Splash and Paper Mario Sticker Star is, oh, all the characters are just random toads. And that's kind of a cliched complaint, but it's actually really kind of so fitting, because in Paper Mario Thousand Year Door and Paper Mario Stickers and Paper Mario the original, like, there were a lot of toads in that game, yes, but every one that was unique, like every one that had story importance, had its own design. Like, there's this great picture comparing Sticker Star and Thousand Year Door, where Thousand Year Door, like, they have all these different costume toads. Like, they've got the Zip Toad, they've got the toad with the dress and the hearts, like the Vanity Toad from Chuck Quizmo's game, and all these different toads with different designs. And in Sticker Star, the only defining aspect that any toad gets besides color is one toad's paper flap folds over at some point, and that's supposed to differentiate this toad from all the other toads. And it's just so, like, you couldn't come up, like, I get the trying to make things more like Mario 3 aspect of it. It's just like, okay, like, you need to make the game, if you want to make the game look more like the old Mario games, fine, I suppose. But why can't you give characters costumes or whatever? Like, if you're gonna drop partners, okay, fine. But why not give I'm not a fan of the art style in Super Paper Mario, but at least all of the characters might look weird, but they're all distinct from each other. You're not gonna confuse one weird cube person from another weird cube person. They all look unique. So, yeah. I hope that was a long enough time for you to donate $5 more, Famous, because talking about Sticker Star just makes me sad. I don't... Like, if I were to do a playthrough of that game, I don't think I would get angry. I would just get really bitter and annoyed, which is not as fun to listen to. So, like, you can explain... Like, I mean, I guess you can get some fun ranting by explaining Sticker Star's flaws within a couple of minutes. But if I had to do an entire playthrough of that game, I would be very, very upset. But not a good kind of upset. So I hope that doesn't happen. I hope that I'm not, like, stuck with that for if we do RPG Mania next year, which I doubt we will do because each game would be like 8 hours plus. But whatever.
Shit, would it even be you that recorded Sticker Star for a channel? That's a thing.
It would probably have to be since I'm in charge of the Paper Mario stuff. And you know, I haven't even beaten Sticker Star. Actually, is the sad thing. I never got far enough in the game.
Damn, it disappointed you that much. Shit.
Yeah. I mean, like, I've played the original Paper Mario like 40 times. And Thousand Year Door at least 20. Super Paper Mario only twice, but Sticker Star I don't think I got to past Chapter 3 in Sticker Star. Ugh, it was sad.
I didn't get past like the first world in Super Paper Mario. I couldn't get into it.
What was it that made you indifferent or just bored?
The first bit was it has even more dialogue. 1,000 years.
Oh yeah, it's like
didn't know
it's
that
like
was
20 minutes.
Possible.
It's like 20 minutes before you get real control of Mario. You're right. And if you do that thing at the beginning where you say no to Merlin for the joke, the game kills you and you have to watch that entire cutscene over again.
God, yeah, I think I
see, that's funny to me though.
It's just like, okay, it's Mario, it's time to save the world. No, well, okay then, the world's doomed, and then you have to start over again.
Yeah.
But
and what's worse is that even there's more dialogue, and the dialogue is so bland. Man, that's the one thing I love about Color Splash is that it's funny. That shit's really funny to read. But
you see, okay,
fucking Super Paper Mario. Shut up. The whole time I'm just mashing A so I can get to the next damn part of the game.
Oh, okay.
Super Paper Mario. Okay, so here's the thing about Super Paper Mario, and this is not going to be something that I think you'll like to hear. It gets better by Chapter 3. So, because if you didn't like the dialogue in the prologue in Chapter 1, you're gonna hate Chapter 2. Because Chapter 2 is designed to be really, really annoying and tedious. There's an entire section in Chapter 2 where you break one of the bad guy's vases, and she puts you into servitude, and you have to work to pay off your debt. And it's basically making fun. It's supposed to make fun of the grinding you have to do in RPGs. But by making fun of it, it also plays the tropes straight. Where like you have to pay off 1 million rupees or something like that in order to win the game. And you don't actually have to get that many because you can do like a side quest to unlock a safe and get that. But in order to get that safe code, you have to still grind out like 10,000, if I remember correctly. So it's not. That chapter is pretty bad, and I'm not a fan of the boss is actually really... The game is... Super Paper Mario does get really, really funny. It's just that it starts off very self-serious because of the... It starts off with a lot of the lore, like the Dark Prognosticus, the Light Prognosticus, Countplex Plan, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
it's not until you get into the... Yeah.
Here.
You really have to get into the meat of the game for the humor to come in, and I will say that the actual, story, once you get into it, is very good, I would say. I think it honestly has a better plot than Thousand Year Door. I really do think that. Okay. It's just that the game is very front-loaded with lore, and so it makes it hard to get into immediately. You really have to. It takes a long time for the game's plot to kick in.
I've gotten to a point in my life where it's like if you don't captivate me within the first 1 or 2 hours, then I'm gonna stop.
No, and I can agree with that too, because one of the things I hate hearing about people with television shows is, oh, get to season 3 and then it's really good.
Fuck you, I don't have time for that.
No. So yeah, I can't blame you for dropping Super Paper Mario. But John, you got
I'm a fucking, what is that? A wasp's hornet? This is so cute.
Oh, you're in the final level when I was on my stream, you just beat Astaroth, or the guy who, or the guy, the boss from the first game.
That's Astaroth.
Yeah, he got demoted, which is weird. It'd be like if like the only other final boss of a game that I think of that got demoted like that is, or at least in a game that's not like story based, is the fucking Tatanga from Super Mario Land. He got demoted in a similar way. Oh wait, do you fight two? You fight two of him as the boss of this
Yeah,
world,
you fight
right?
two of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
You fight him and his green brother, or something like that.
Okay. I actually didn't know you turned into a bee with the gold armor on. That's actually really interesting.
It was the green armor. Green armor.
Yeah, that's what did I say?
You said gold. You said gold. Yeah.
Okay, I believe you turn into the milkmaid if you have the gold armor. I know the baby. I believe the baby is no armor, and old man Arthur is when you only have the gray armor. Oh, are you trying? Did you pick up the lance?
I picked up something I didn't want to pick up. Yeah.
Yep, you got the lance. I mean, oh yeah, because you only get when you upgrade the lance, you only get one on screen as opposed to the two.
Yeah.
So that's all. That's kind of a downgrade, actually, when you upgrade the lance. Because at least you get two of them when you start, but. Oh well, you can get. I actually have. Oh, the shield is an extra hit. I forgot about that. See, this game is, if you can keep on going without getting hit, the game actually gets very forgiving, because it gets easier the better you play, I suppose, is the best way to put it.
Which goes without saying.
Well, I guess it's easy to build momentum, I guess, is a better way.
Yeah, okay, that's a good way of putting it. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, it's once you start playing well, it's easier to continue playing well. Like, because, like, once you upgrade, you are going to kill things easier, and it's easier to stay not dead and not get hit. And like, if you can manage to get a chest with the gold armor, you're actually rewarded with being able to take a hit without losing your upgrades, which is phenomenal. So, it's forgiving as long as you know how to play by the game's rules, I guess is the best. Wait, no, you had the shield, and the ghost took you down in one hit.
It's the shield that has to get hit.
Oh, oof. Okay.
Oh fuck! I got hit. So now I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna start over because I know where pretty much all of the. I've been on this stage for a long time, so I pretty much know where almost all of the treasure chests are. But if I want that gold armor, I can't get hit. So.
Yeah. Thankfully, you should have plenty of lives because you get. It doesn't take a lot of money to get a continue in this game. So it's usually not even a problem. Like, you don't even really have to worry about running out of those. Even though I'm pretty sure they don't. I know at least in the original Ghosts and Goblins, continues don't matter. Because once you run out of them, you just get the next one.
You essentially had infinite lives. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if that's also the case in this game. Oh, apparently you're only at 35 deaths, too. So... like, that's... I don't know if we counted how many deaths you had in the original Ghosts and Goblins.
Oh, someone kept count. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, I'm gonna take. I really don't want to take any hits because I want the gold armor, or at least the green. Just
okay,
for the
so we got.
weapon.
Okay, so we got $5 donation again from Famous. Well, I'm here to donate again, like Johnny's bet with Ted to get Zelda 1 to get him onto Pokemon. I was gonna do it anyway. Anyway, Ted, since it made you run so long to get you to decide where the money goes to. Oh God, hold on. I'm gonna need to check. I'll need to check the incentives list afterwards. But so I want to ask you guys one more thing. What's your opinions on Gen 6 battles, music, routes, trainer battles, story, region, etc.? I've heard it be compared to the likes of Gen 4 for how bland and mind-numbing it is, and the champion fight was horrible. Iris is still the best fight in the series.
X and Y, right?
Yeah, X and Y.
Kalos sport the hell out of me.
I will. Iris is a great fight. I will disagree that it's the best fight in the series. Gen 6, it had, it's a game that I don't remember disliking when I played it, but I never really played again. That's, I think, the best way for me to describe that. There's not really anything too wrong with it, aside from the story being probably the worst story in the Pokemon series, I would have to say. the game starts off and Team Flares is just this goofy, evil luck team, and I was like, okay, you know, I'm fine with that because, like Plasma was pretty dark, and you know, if we're gonna go back to a goofy team, I can be down with that. Then randomly, last 3 hours of the game, like it's like frickin' Lysander tries to commit Pokemon genocide, and I'm like, dude, what the hell? So, yeah, I'm just not a fan of the story and X and Y. The rest is fine, not perfect, but fine. I don't really have any major issues with it. It's just, I never want to play that game ever again.
Yeah.
So anyway, I guess I those.
Ted, your connection's going in and out.
Oh, that was happening earlier.
Okay.
It seems to be a little bit better now.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so Gareth is ahead of me for Firebox. Oh yeah, I'm putting my $5 to Burning Gate because I don't want to die first. So I'll just write that down. I'll write that down in the Discord chat, so that we don't forget. Cool. Oh yeah, I believe John also said that we are not doing 2 runs. We're just doing 1 run because we got shit to do. But shit to do, I mean, John goes to bed.
No, man. Gotta play Mania.
No, John, you gotta go to sleep. Think about it this way. You go to sleep, even just for like 3 hours, you'll wake up and you'll enjoy Sonic Mania so much more than if you stop to play it right now.
No, man. Gotta play Mania now.
No, John, patience is a virtue.
No,
Imagine
man.
how much more enjoyment you'd get when you're playing Mania with your like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, as opposed to barely being able to keep yourself composed.
Nah, man. Gotta play Mania now.
Oh, oh man. See, Johnny, I think you have a problem. We're here to help you, but you have to admit it to yourself that you've got a problem. Oh, chat, you're enabling him, okay? I need you guys to stop.
What are they saying? I can't see the chat.
Only one person I've said says John go to sleep. Everybody else is just saying, nah man, gotta play Mania or stream Mania. Now they're calling me the problem. What? I'm trying to take care of my friends' health and well-being, and you're saying that I'm the problem? Okay. Oh wait, no. People are saying that John should go to sleep. Okay. Okay, good. I'm glad that's
play Mania.
Okay. Punch dead. Now that's just uncalled for.
Like,
oh, John, that sucks. You got hit by the ghost when you had the gold armor.
Yeah, no, it does suck. I don't think there's any more chest here. I'm gonna
you might beat the boss with no. You might.
Yeah, I mean, I got the knife.
No hits. So I mean, you stand a chance, aren't you? Basically there too.
Yeah, this is the end, but it's like I really want the gold armor.
No, the gold armor makes it so much. The gold armor, you can charge up the dragon move, I guess, which also helps. Now the boss, does he only take damage from his head?
Yeah, you can only hit the head.
Okay.
He has 2 attacks. He pretty much has the fire from his dick or his mouth, and he has the purple laser, which homes onto your location at the point of its spawn. Ah! Okay, got licked by the fire there. So a good strategy is after the flamethrower, just jump, and the purple laser will go straight horizontally, making it pretty easy to dodge. Now, the good thing is, I know I died, but this also gives me an opportunity to get the gold armor again. I got the knife, so...
Yeah, and he's not that hard either. Like, he's
motherfucker.
He's pretty easy, pretty much. Like, you can keep distance as long as you don't have any of the short-range weapons. It seems like you should be able to take care of him without too much of a problem.
To me, my ideal weapons for this stage is the knife or the crossbow, because once I have gold armor, that shit homes, and that does like half of the work for me.
Yeah, but the first weapon the stage gives you is random.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes the game gives you set weapons, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know if it's dependent on randomness or doing something.
I think it's random.
Yeah, but I swear fair, when I first play the game, like when I first start the game, it almost always gives me the knight out of that one chest. Like almost every single time. And I don't know if that's just me getting lucky, if it's like an RNG thing where the RNG is only started in a specific way so that it always gives you the chest at that point, or what. Like, I don't know if it's set or not, so yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? I actually feel really bad about for the Xbox One people who are getting SomecallmeJohnny. They're actually getting it at 2 a.m. instead of midnight.
Really? What? Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
Look at this motherfucker with this hot cha-cha little shit here. What the fuck are you doing?
He's angry because you. Oh my god! He's prancing because Demon's Crest is a better game.
Oh my god! Come on,
I'm
Red
higher
Armor.
tier. I'm higher tier than you, bitch. Yeah, I haven't played much Ultimate Marvel, but isn't Arthur considered to be like the worst character in the game?
Oh no! I mean, maybe? Oh come on, you wouldn't kill a baby, would you? You fucking demon.
I eat babies for breakfast.
Oh shit. I'm a baby.
What, John? You're a little baby?
Hey, there are two chests there. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind.
Oh, what, John? You can't beat super ghouls and ghosts? What a baby.
What a baby.
Right?
Okay, get down here so I can at least smack you in the ass. What happened to the chest? No, seriously. Why did there's supposed to be a chest spawn here? Oh, there is. Yeah, see, the upgrades work based on the chest. You have to get a certain number of chests to appear and break them so that you can get the green and gold armor. That's why I keep making them spawn. First one is always a weapon. And then, hold on, I'm losing my train of thought there because that was really reckless of me to do. Alright, the first chest is always a weapon. The second one may or may not be a wizard. But if it's not, then it's guaranteed green armor. After that, it's gold, and after that, it's a shield.
Yeah, it's like if you break the chests in a certain order, then like after you break a certain number of chests, you're guaranteed to get things in a specific order.
Yeah.
I believe getting hit makes the game spawn a magician, if I remember correctly.
It might be, yeah. Or at the very least, spawn a gray armor so you can get your hit point back. By the way, I just remembered this. The bracelet item that you get for beating the game once only appears, I believe, if you already have the gold armor with a shield. Ah! Fuck you. Oh, goodness, that is so satisfying. I already see bad things happening. Fucking hell. Baby! Come on, you dickhead! Come on down! The next contestant on Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Oh wait, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah. I was wondering why I got a little quiet there.
Oh, sorry. My connection went to complete shit again, and it seems to just have gotten better now. Suddenly.
Yeah, might be. Sounds like you're peaking.
Huh? Really?
Right at the moment. Yeah, it's because all that Sonic Mania.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. So, but thankfully it seems to have stabled out for now. So hopefully it'll be good for a while longer. Hopefully. You see, my computer technically can't connect to the 5G connection that we have, and I don't know why.
Oh, but your router has another one, though, built in for regular connection? Yeah, my router has that, too.
Yeah, so I don't know why my laptop can connect to the 5G. It just, it won't show up.
How old is your laptop?
Like, 3 years old, 4 years old.
It may not be compatible.
Yeah,
because not every wireless device in my house will read the 5G signal as well. So
yeah, so I need to get a new laptop. That's just on my list of things I need anyway. So it'll be able to take advantage of the better internet anyway. Because I'm just not a fan of using the old the second router anyway, because the signal strength is garbage. So that's not fun.
Ignorant question, but does Sonic Mania have any physical releases?
To my knowledge, no, unless Stefan was not joking when he said Italy.
The only thing is that if you get the collector's edition, they give you a code, which is the thing. I think something that a lot of like, what's this called? Indie Box. That's not the name of it. But those things will have like physical boxes that come with the code for the game inside. So, yeah. But I don't think that they're gonna do a physical release, or at least not one right away. I'm sure if there's enough demand for it, it might happen eventually. Oh my God, Firebrand with this little jig that he does there. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna kill me a knight. Yeah. So after that ladder you just climbed, there's no more. You said there's no more chests in the entire stage.
There's one more chest that I can open up. I doubt I'll get anything from it. It'll most likely be a weapon.
Yeah, I think it's armor. I think it's if you get hit. I actually remember now. So starting off the stage, assuming you have the gray armor, it's weapon, green armor, gold armor, shield, I believe. If you get hit, it's magician, gray armor, and then it goes back to weapon, gold armor, etc.
Yeah, essentially.
So it does have a cycle. I actually don't know what happens if you have the shield and you get the chest. No, that I don't know. I'm sure that somebody knows. I'm sure it's documented at some point, because there is a pretty decent fan base for Ghouls and Ghosts. Like it's not like huge, but it's definitely not. It's got its fans for sure. So the stuff is out there somewhere. You just need to kind of
look it up
basically. Yeah. And now you're on Astaroth with 2 hits, so you should have an easier time with it. So it's once you beat him again, he turns green, right?
Well, yeah, another form appears, and it's the green guy. Only real difference is that one has a big fuck you laser, which you can easily avoid because they give you this little ditch here.
Yeah, oh, it's the original that has you fight 2 bosses at the same time, right? It's like too many of these guys, if I remember correctly.
No, the original you only fought 1.
No, okay, well, the stage before the final boss, there were 2 bosses, though, that you had to beat, right? What boss was it that you fought 2 of?
As in at the same time?
Yeah, 2 at the same time.
I don't think you do fight 2 at the same time.
Well, in the final stage, like the one with the ladders and all of that, what boss do you fight at the end of that stage?
1 second, hold on. Oh, fuck.
Okay, focus, Johnny-sama.
I don't remember much about the green one. The green one I know has a quicker rate of fire.
I saw the fuck you laser you were talking about.
Yeah.
He also looks like he's doing a little jig too. Boom, 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 boom.
Ah, shit. I think you can also duck under the laser as well.
I don't know if I would risk it personally.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that, you know, once you're in the air, you're not stopping until you come back down.
No, you're more likely to jump over it than like dodge it once you're in the air.
Fuck, man, these little things are so deceptively strong.
What little things?
Well, no, the little imps, man, because I know how they work. It's just that sometimes you're in the middle of another motion and you can't propel yourself because you're still falling down.
Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna check Twitter and see how many
Sure, sure, sure.
Oh, there's a picture of you and me in a stock image, and it's Johnny, go to bed, and I'm putting a blanket over you, and it says go to bed, and Johnny's, I must play Mania next.
Nah, man, gotta play Mania.
No. Oh God. Oh. Oh man. Oh wait. Oh, there's also a picture of, I can't tell what game it is, but it's Ghouls and Ghosts kicking you in the face as from, I think it's some sort of fighting game. I'm not sure.
What is it?
It's very blurry. There's one character holding some kind of gun. This is the guy with the Ghouls and Ghosts box on his head. It's a character dressed in all black with a red stripe on his side, holding a gun, and he's kicking some sort of green thing. It's kind of blurry and a blob at the moment, but it's got your amiibo face on it.
Oh.
Maybe you'd recognize it if
if I actually saw the picture.
If you actually saw the picture, yeah.
I was so distracted by Arthur's magnificent shiny ass.
Oh, did you just waste
No, I got stuck on the ladder animation.
Oh, that's he does have a strangely well-defined ass for that frame. Like, damn. Like, I mean, Arthur's one manly mofo. Short, but, like, you know, he gets the job done. Kind of, I guess. It depends on whether or not you count, like, the canon. Like, would you count the canon of the game's universe, like the... Oh, now you're just mooning me. Okay. Do you count the canon of the game's lore, like, the winning run, or the runs that the player actually takes? Because if it's like the winning run, then Arthur's one of the mainliest characters all in video games. Like, saves the princess in his underwear by beating the Dark Lord twice. Like, that's pretty badass. But if you count like the actual attempts where most runs of Super Ghouls and Ghosts ends with you dying 20,000 times, then he's one of the wimpiest characters in the universe. Like, you know, he gets tapped by anything and he goes flying 20 feet back and loses his armor and then gives up and plays something else.
Okay, I'm actually gonna try my best to hold on. Well, no, I'll hold on to the crossbows for as long as I can, because if I get the green armor with this, then we can.
Oh yeah, because then you can stand in the ditch where you're safe.
Yeah.
And throw the crossbows at the boss without needing to. Yeah,
move.
You see, the crossbow definitely has its utility. My problem is that instead of it being like the top, if it was the top shot and a shot going straight forward, I would like it a lot more. Like with lesser fire rate or something.
Right.
But because there's no shot that goes straight forward, I find myself missing the enemies I'm trying to hit more often than not. Thankfully, when you upgrade it, you get 3 shots, so it works better.
Yeah.
But with just the 2, and that's usually when I need it the most. Is like when the weapon matters the most is when you're unpowered. So actually, John, you could probably beat the mimics on the ledge below the one you're standing on.
But I gotta get close to them I gotta get close to them from the spawn.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because if you just hit them, then they don't, and that doesn't do anything. You're right. Okay. You know, it's only you see, you're much calmer than I remember the original when we played the original game, because you were very pissed off when we played.
Well, yeah, because the original game sucks.
Yeah, so fun fact, if you didn't know, when we were doing the listing for when we were picking games for the original Fund the Charity Room last year, I wrote down John playing Super Ghosts and Goblins. No,
Super
the original
Ghosts.
NES.
Oh, okay.
No,
yeah.
but yeah, we all just kind of decided together as a group that you needed to play another Ghosts and Goblins game just for lulz.
Yeah.
But for the original Fund the Charity Room, as a joke, I wrote down that John needed to play Ghosts and Goblins on the NES. And John, I remember being like, who the hell put this there? And, like, here's the thing is that we all just kind of went with it. We all just kind of assumed, yeah, John will play it. And nobody, like, ever tried to delete it or anything. And I think it took months for anybody to realize who it was who wrote it down too. And it was me, because I'm a dick like that.
Oh, no, because that was most likely... Because I remember we did the same thing with you for Sonic Blast for the Sonic-a-thon a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
we put your name under for Sonic Blast, and you're wondering who the hell did this, but it's like, oh, fuck it, alright.
Well, before the Sonic-a-thon, I had never played Sonic Blast, so I was like,
Yeah.
okay, like, sure, I'll play that. And honestly, I'd rather play, if we're talking about stuff I play for the Sonic-a-thon, I'd rather play Sonic Blast again than Sonic and Mario at the Summer Olympic Games 3DS. Like, that story mode sucks. It goes on for hours. It's like a 6-hour game, I'm not even joking. And I would rather play Sonic Blast's crappy 1.5-hour campaign, which at least I can beat. You know, that water level's still hell, but I can beat it. I'd rather do that than play Olympic Games ever again. Like any of them, actually. Oh, you're skipping the dagger.
No, the crossbow to me is just gonna be a more reliable weapon.
Okay, you know, for this level, I can actually see it because, for one thing, you're taking care of Firebrand there a lot easier.
Yeah, that's why I love it.
With it. And the little chicken guys on the walls also seem to give you less trouble.
Oh fuck! I picked up the dagger anyway. I mean, shit! I forgot. Weapons do not despawn.
Yeah.
They stay on the screen. I mean, I love the dagger. Don't get me wrong. The dagger's really good for the bird heads too. It's just that I'm gonna have to be a little more accurate now. That's fine.
Yeah. somebody on Twitter made a GIF of Firebrand dancing, and it makes me really want to download GIFs off Twitter, which you're not allowed to do anymore. Oh my god, it's fantastic.
Okay, so that's not just me.
Ted, what do you mean anymore? When could you ever download GIFs off of Twitter?
I swear you could do it earlier. There's got to be a way. There's got to be some sort of website that will let you do it. Because there's so many GIFs on Twitter that people share, and it takes forever for me to try to find them again. And it's frustrating and dumb, and I hate it.
Yeah, I think Twitter technically converts everything to an MP4, but you know, disguises it as a GIF.
Yeah. Which is annoying when, like, people will post just straight up looping movies anyway instead of a GIF, like, even if there's no sound or anything. I'm like, okay, this is just eating up more bandwidth on my data plan, but whatever.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We should mention that John is not going for 2 playthroughs, because I'm assuming as soon as he knocks this game out, he's going straight to SomecallmeJohnny, no matter what we tell him. So
I gotta get the crossbow again.
I
gotta hope.
Yeah, you died. Yeah, you gotta hope that it spawns.
Yeah.
Like, you might get like the weird throwing dagger or something. You know what? I need to know what that weapon is specifically called. So I'm gonna actually look it up because
screw this.
The one that like goes up and around, like
I know what you're talking about. I don't know any of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to actually look. So John, oh, it's called the Tri-Blade. Okay, that's
Tri-Blade?
bizarre. Yeah. All right. Yeah, because there's the Lance Dagger, Axe, Crossbow, Torch, Scythe, and then Tri-Blade. And the Goddess's Bracelet is the Princess's Bracelet. So now, John, here's a question: have you ever played the GBA port of Super Ghouls and Ghosts?
No, I have not.
Oh, okay.
Is it laggier than this?
Probably yes, actually. I'm actually gonna look up the differences.
I know it had extra levels.
Oh yeah, it includes remakes of the levels from the first 2 games. Hold on, they have a full Ghouls and Ghosts wiki has a page on it. Let's see. Includes an arrange mode not present in the original. This page, okay. The arrange mode lacks a second run, so the Goddess Bracelet can be obtained anytime. Arthur is equipped with the golden armor. Okay. Interesting. They actually don't say. It has new enemies and new bosses. One of which is actually an upgraded red armor. Oh god, that's actually really funny. Yeah, I don't know what the you know, I'm gonna give me a moment. I'm gonna look up the differences in a more comprehensive article or something, so that I can find out what the differences are. Oh, Wikipedia. Yeah. Oh, there was also a Sega Saturn version. Weirdly enough. Okay.
Fucking hell, man. Latency. No, wait, that wasn't latency. Animation lock, I'm sorry. I'm playing too much Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah. Oh, apparently you can choose whatever level you want to play, and you're rewarded depending on how good your armor is when you win.
Oh, okay.
So that's interesting. Yeah.
This next chest just might be another weapon. We're gonna find out right now. No, it's the wizard.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You go, Steven.
Oh, sorry. No, you guys were breaking up, and I couldn't even tell what was going on.
Oh,
Oh,
I think we were all just starting to talk and then just waiting for the other person to go first, I believe is what happened. So you just
okay.
go.
Anyways, Johnny, which version of this game would you say was easiest?
which version?
Aren't there several versions of this game?
Well, we were talking about the Super Nintendo version, and there's also the Game Boy Advance version. The thing is that I would think the Game Boy Advance version naturally has screen crunch if the chat wants to confirm that.
You know what? I can just look up a screenshot now.
Yeah.
Am I just thinking of a different game that's similar to this?
You're probably thinking of like all the different versions of Ghouls and Ghosts and Goblins. Oh yeah, John, the screen crunch is atrocious on the GBA version. I'm looking at it right now, and you can see like maybe a third of what you normally would. So, ooh, ew. But yeah, there's the NES version of called Ghosts and Goblins, which is probably the hardest version in the like just of any Ghosts and Goblins game, I would have to imagine.
Okay, that's what I was referencing then.
Most likely.
Yeah. There's the arcade game, which I think it's still brutally hard, but I don't think it's as bad as the. I think you have the double jump in Ghouls and Ghosts, which is, I believe, the arcade version is called Ghouls and Ghosts. So that and the Sega Genesis version, from what I can tell, are pretty similar. I believe you have the double jump, but like not the upgradey stuff that this game has.
I don't remember if Ghouls and Ghosts has the armor system.
I don't think it does, which is why this one is Super Ghouls and Ghosts. And then there's Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins, which I believe. Oh, there's also Ghosts and Goblins for the Wonder Swan, which nobody talks about.
Ghosts and Goblins is also on a few other things. I think it was on the Amiga. I believe it was on Commodore 64.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
people don't really talk about those versions very much, though. It's usually the arcade, Sega Genesis, this game, or the original that people are talking about. But there's also the PSP version, which looks like a pretty good game. The only thing about it is that it gives you, it has an easier mode where you have like a health bar, and you don't lose your armor if you get hit. I believe like you can get leveled down in your armor before you like go to your underwear and die, if I remember correctly. So I don't know much about that version of the game aside from that. I think it's pretty much, from what I can tell, like a Mega Man powered up. So that's pretty good. I think like people like Mega Man powered from what I can tell. But other than that, I really don't know. Did the red armor despawn?
No, I killed it off screen.
Oh, you killed
I
it
heard,
off
yeah,
screen.
I heard the death animation.
Yeah, I did not. I obviously am not listening to sound, so I can't tell whether or not. For me, it looked like it despawned, which I believe you can do in the original Ghosts and Goblins. I don't know if this game does that.
If you can, I never done it.
Yeah, because this game keeps better track of your enemies than Mega Man.
Yeah,
X
for
does.
better or worse. Might be also the reason why there's so much lag.
Yeah, because it's, the game knows where enemies are. I think that might be it. All right, John, can you do it this time?
Oh, I'm in much better standing.
Yeah. Do the when you're throwing your shots off to him and he's off screen, can they hit?
Hold on, second Ted.
Okay.
I don't know, Ted, when you chop down a forest, when you chop down a forest, amazing.
Wow, yeah, when I chop down a forest, the EPA gets on my ass pretty damn hard, because I mean, it was a whole and then lumber companies are calling me up and like, yo, Tad, here you got a lot of felled trees. You want to sell some of that? And I'm like, maybe, man. I'm busy chopping down the rainforest. Okay.
Somebody posted that face when you chopped down a forest. Can somebody post on Twitter what that face is? I'd like to know.
When you chop down a forest, Firebrand does his little jig. So there is actually a way to download Twitter GIFs, but you have to do it through like one of those like YouTube. It's a Twit GIFs, I think is what it's called, but it's similar to like a YouTube to MP3 type of site. So I did get that Firebrand GIF, and I'm going to be using it for reaction pictures from now on because it's fantastic.
Does the boss have different colored armor too?
No, it's just the second version of it. Oh, fuck! Fuck!
Aww.
God damn!
You were close too.
No, that's the thing, but that's the sort of death that I fucking hate because it's just me getting locked in my animation and I can't move out of the way on time.
That sucks
That's
though. You were really, really close. But yeah, in the previous stage, you fought the first form, which is the purple and red one. In this stage, you fight the boss, and then it upgrades partway through. So that's cool, I guess. It's better than the original game where you just beat the one final boss, and then the next time you had to go all the way through, you might beat that same boss again. John, this game has no password or save feature, right?
I don't remember. Oh, Christ, this thing.
You know, in terms of structure, this is actually very similar to the original Ghosts and Goblins in its final level. Like, very vertical, lots of mean enemies.
Although this doesn't hold a candle to level 6 of Ghosts and Goblins. That place sucks.
No, because they have, like, full-on bosses as enemies in that stage.
They have a shitload of red armors. Me personally, the thing I hate the most are the ogres.
Those are the ones that you can't beat with a shield.
Well, I mean, it has the bosses, it has the ogres that you can beat with the shield, but they take 9 hits. You know?
Yeah.
It's just obnoxious. They got the hopping skeletons, shit.
They have the burritos in that stage.
Yeah, and the burritos too, which are the... Oh my god, the burritos. Fuck red armor. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I guess I get another chance at the green armor at the shit like that, so you know, you're cool. You're fine. You want a donut?
Wait, really? Really? I love donuts. Are there babies in them?
Fuck red armor. No, I don't want to give you shit. Alright, I'm just gonna jump up here, make you spawn prematurely. And you... I don't know what the fuck you're gonna plan on doing. And you... Actually, no, you're cool. You don't really give me that much shit because you don't have a fireball attack for some reason. He just elongates his neck and that's it. Call it a day. And this that fucking imp can't make up its mind whether or not it just wants to drift slowly to the right or make a beeline right for Arthur as soon as it spawns. And if it's the latter, I'm getting hit because I'm just getting to the top of the goddamn ladder. Anyway, Ted, I'm sorry.
Oh, so something interesting. I was looking up Ghouls and Ghosts. A common thing that people know about this game is that the crosses are changed to arms in the Western versions of the game. That's right. Just oh, they renamed the boss from Samael to Sardius. I think that was intentional to like avoid parents getting in a hissy fit because oh my gosh, you mentioned the demons. Oh no. In your game about demons, okay. But another thing is that the PAL version removes certain enemies in the game, like the third fiery skull in the first level.
So it's easier?
Apparently, Wikipedia says it is unclear why these changes were made, as it made little overall difference to the difficulty in the game.
Oh, okay.
So, like, it's probably a little easier, but not much, you know? I remember those fiery skulls being a bitch, though, so, you know, one less to deal with, that would make me happy. Oh yeah, charging up the crossbow just makes the chest appear, right?
Right.
Yeah, so that's pretty useless most of the time, I'm imagining. Whoa, hold on. Somebody in the chat says that there's been a new Strong Bad email. Screw SomecallmeJohnny, I want to watch that first.
Really? A new Strong Bad?
Damn.
Strong
Bad
really?
email. New Strong Bad email. It's been like 5 years since they've made one.
Holy shit.
Whoa. Yeah, like, oh man, I miss Homestar Runner so much. Oh no, my Adobe Flash doesn't want to run. Oh god. Oh god. Oh man.
Wow, didn't upload it to YouTube, did it? Straight up in Flash animation.
It might be on YouTube. I don't know. I'm going to the Homestar Runner site and it's not loading. It's not loading. Oh yeah, there's a new Strong Bad email. Last updated 8/14/17. Damn.
Wow, holy shit.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. As soon as we're done here, I'm watching that because that was middle school.
Let's try
for
and
me,
make
was
this. Let's try and make this
frickin'
the run because
John wants to go to bed.
I got no. But see, this thing, man. I have no excuse to be dying this many times. I got my weapon of choice, which is the crossbow, because I don't have to do much. I get the gold armor pretty reliably, and I'm still fucking dying.
Well, it's like you're playing Ghouls and Ghosts, John.
Yeah, no, but
It's
this
hard.
is the fun one.
Yeah, just because it's the fun one doesn't mean it's still not gonna kick you in the kneecaps. Like you come into this. You see, the reason why the original Ghosts and Goblins does not bother me so much, as much as maybe you get bothered by it, is that I know exactly what I'm going in for if I play that kind of game. You play Ghosts and Goblins for the stupid ass, obnoxious, unfair difficulty. Like, if you're playing that game and you don't want it to be hard, like, I don't understand why you're playing that game.
But I would only categorize the first game as unfair.
That
this
is
game
true.
is fair. Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
This game is
And
fair. A lot of the shit that I'm going through is my fault.
Yeah, from what I remember, the arcade game's pretty fair too, as well. So I don't. The first game is more unfair, but then again, it's also the thing is that it's also Ghosts and Goblins. So, like, if I didn't want to play Ghosts and Goblins, I wouldn't be playing it. You know, I'd be playing a game that's challenge is more not obnoxious. You see, I wonder how many people who are like, oh, Dark Souls is the hardest game ever. I wonder how many of those assholes can beat Ghosts and Goblins. Yeah, think about it.
So, Nathan was able to update the schedule on on funthecharityroom.com.
Awesome.
So now the incentive days are nice and organized in a visible format. So now you can plan your viewership accordingly.
Awesome. Unfortunately, just due to how we have it laid out, it's not it's a part 1 and part 2, right?
Yeah, Tuesday is divided into parts 1 and 2, so it doesn't look very. It looks okay.
It looks okay. It's just a little chopped in half, sadly, but it's functional, which is the most important thing.
And if it's not showing up for you, try deleting your with I don't know what you call it, but instead of going with like GoDaddy, we went with a site called Site5, and we won't be doing that next year. They've been verified.
Okay.
But yeah, if you don't see the schedule, try deleting your cache and refreshing.
Oh, John, you're finishing Freedom Planet tomorrow. Are you going to be able to have your guests join you again, or is it just going to be you and Patrick?
Ooh, Dawn? No,
Yeah.
she's gonna be busy.
Okay. But beep, 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 she's a sheep.
Beep, beep, she's a sheep.
Oh no, Arthur can't turn into a sheep in this game. He can turn into a baby though.
You turn a baby, yeah, and a wasp.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's old and wasp, baby, and milkmaid, but I could be wrong. You see, I'm actually very surprised that not as many people, not half the stream ditched to play Mania, or maybe they just left it on. And
Maybe they left it on, yeah, they're playing Mania, and you listen to us as background noise. Hey, thanks.
Yeah, but I'm very, very surprised. John, are you doing damage when you hit him off screen?
Yeah.
You are?
Barely,
Okay.
barely.
Okay. So you hear the damage noise and stuff like that? Okay. The angle isn't really as important to me as the fact that you can do it, because Demon's Crest, the enemy has to be on screen for you to do damage to them. If the enemy could be off screen, it would make the final boss a lot easier. Shit, dude, the crossbow wrecks this guy. He's actually probably a lot harder with the Goddess Bracelet, because the rate of fire on that thing sucks. I don't know if it's
yeah, he's dead!
You did
Got
it!
the key! I almost lost fucking time because of this shit.
Damn. Yeah,
Oh, Arthur. I'm so glad you came to help me.
guys.
But not even you can defeat that. What? Fiend Sardius. Thanks for the vote of confidence, babe. Without the goddess in quotes. Wait, hold on. No, that's not how quotes work. The first quote was 2 quotes, the other one was just a single quote.
No, it's Goddess's bracelet. It's possessive.
I once wore the bracelet, and that's why I was attacked and captured by the demons, because I don't know how to fucking use the damn thing. I barely managed to hide it on the way here. Please, Arthur, come back here with the bracelet and release me. You are my bugaboo. Only yeah. You are
see,
my
the
friend,
thing is
Arthur.
that she drops it in several places throughout the entire game.
Yeah, I know. It's like she didn't exactly hide it. It's in the grass. There's this fucking fairy that won't appear unless you're like
gold armor.
Gold armor and with the shield. That's fun. What the shit? It's like, you could be my knight in shining armor, Arthur. Baby, it's what's inside that counts. No, fuck that. It's about the armor, bitch.
Yeah, you came in your fucking underwear? What a loser. Oh, God.
Yeah, so like Ghosts and Goblins, you have to beat the game twice, essentially. And you have to beat the last stage with the Goddess's Bracelet, which means you have to fight Azeroth and his twin with the bracelet, which is way harder than with the crossbow because it's essentially the lance. I think it's more powerful than the lance at least, but it's awkward to aim with because you
need to be in his line of fire, essentially.
Yeah, essentially. It's daring rescue Arthur and shit like that. Resides save state for LP of BSC. No, if I'm gonna play for BSC, I'll do legit 2 playthrough run. If I play for SGB, I'll do legit 2 playthrough run. That's what I did for Ghosts and Goblins, because that it is technically part of the full experience is beating this game twice. If only because, especially in Super Ghouls and Ghosts, because you do get a unique boss at the end. You actually fight Sardius.
Yeah,
who's like a big towering motherfucker.
We're probably not going to show the second playthrough, probably, because fuck that, fuck watching the same levels twice. But
Mini Witch 3, it's more powerful with gold armor, pathetic in your underwear. I didn't know it was based off of the amount of armor.
That's actually it makes sense.
That's probably why it took so long, because when I beat him the first time, I was in my underwear with a goddess bracelet.
Yeah. So it probably takes more hits, actually, I would imagine, with the goddess bracelet and the underwear than probably anything else, if I had to guess.
I will save state here, and sometime later down the road, not necessarily for Platformania, but for another follow-up live stream, we'll do the second playthrough.
Yeah.
Goddess bracelet. Ted, you're welcome to join me for that one again.
Of course, I would love to.
With that said, we do need to announce the winner of the raffle, right?
Yes, we do. So, we should sign off so that Steven can pop on and do that.
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, doesn't he need me to screen share something? Anyway, we'll deal with that in a second. Go. We're gonna.
Wait. Did you finish?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he would need to beat the entire game again if we want to get the true ending. And screw
did
that
you
noise.
stop the stream?
No. The stream's still
we're
there.
still going.
Okay.
We're just looking at.
So anyway, my social security number is.